loose ball, and it's going to go. Maddie buries it in the net to tie it. It's good! Back at Mac Aldridge Field, it is the football opener tonight as Fairhaven comes to town, the reigning D6 champs, to square off against the Hilltoppers. Hello again, everybody. I'm Evan Massoud. Welcome to the broadcast, joined for opening night by Jason Springer, my classmate and friend, former Hilltopper. Great to have you, Jay, for the game.
Thank you for having me on, Ev.
So tonight's game, like I said, defending champs coming in. Fairhaven, sure, lower division, but you can't take anybody who's a defending champ lightly. They did lose a key piece. Their main running back last year had an amazing year. He's gone, but still, they're going to be a tough opponent.
Yeah, they're well coached. They're disciplined. They fly around on defense. They tackle well. You're not going to really get them on any fakes, so you just have to constantly do the right thing every single play.
Every down, every play, crucial to success. Now, for Durfee on their side of the ball, new quarterback this year. They were platooning with KJ last year and Eli. Both have graduated. So now this year, Coach Brown having to fill that position for the first time in a few years. Good opportunity to change up the offense. He said expect some significant changes tonight.
Yeah, I don't want to give too much away, but I've watched both scrimmages, and let's just say they can throw the ball deep and they can catch. They've got very explosive players on offense. They tackle well on defense. They fly around as well. So let's get ready.
That's awesome to hear because, part of the quarterback thing, and we always joke about this at high school, is everybody runs the ball. Everybody runs the ball. So to have that and be able to, have that deep threat, the guys around the new quarterback have been around. So that's good. There's talent there and there's consistency there. It's just the quarterback position that really was pretty new.
Yeah. A lot of these guys have been playing for a long time, right? Multiple years. Now it's their senior year. They're good on the offensive line, good on the defensive line. I've been talking to some of them, and they really want it this year. They're focused, right? They're maintained. They communicate. So it should be a great game.
We hope you will stick around. We'll also have some cross-country highlights from earlier this week. Diamond and Durfee squared off here on the course, finally back on campus after years, before they put the shovel in the ground for the new school. So great to be on the campus course. We'll have those highlights at halftime. Jay and I are going to go put our headsets on. We'll see you for kickoff right after the break.
Fall River Public Schools has opportunities for positions in multiple areas for people looking to work with the next generation. Come grow with our team. We have openings for teachers, paraprofessionals, and teaching assistants, and other educational support positions available. We are also looking to fill operations support positions such as custodial, security, and food service. We offer competitive salary and benefit plans. We have rewarding work available in our 21st century schools and learning environments. Come grow with us. Please contact the Human Resources Department at 508-675-8420, extension 53708, or see our postings on our website at fallriverschools.org.
Welcome back, everybody, to Mac Aldridge Field. Evan Massoud and Jason Springer with you for week one of the high school football season. The reigning D6 champs, undefeated last year, Fairhaven Blue Devils, here to take on the Durfee Hilltoppers. A fantastic night for sports, Jay. The weather has been fantastic all week, quite frankly.
Yes, Fairhaven's come out, tried to pooch it,
Not a bad return. Kick didn't go too far down the field. Durfee will have, looks like, possession around their 38-39 yard line. Fairhaven did win the toss. They elected to defer, so they'll get it at the start of the third quarter. Durfee will start here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Yes, and defer just means that they get the option of what to do with the ball after halftime. Also, let's get ready to roll.
Matt Sherry, the QB. We talked about it in the open. New quarterback this year, and he's got an arm. Not afraid to throw the ball. Durfee goes to the ground, though, with the handoff for a short gain on first down.
Yeah, Fairhaven knew we were going to run that. They were in a great position to stop it. That's kind of you know, where you want to pull it next time because they understand our counter. They understand what formation we run it out of.
Durfee led by head coach Taylor Brown once again. Derek Almeida, the head coach for Fairhaven. Topper spread it out. Sherry is a lefty, connects on the pass there for about 4 or 5 yards. Down inside the 45, and it'll be 3rd and short.
Good play there. That's Alvin Gaston. He is speedy. He's electric. Once he gets the ball in his hands, he can take it to the house on any play.
He is. He's explosive. We saw it last year. The biggest thing for Durfee, and we talked with assistant coach Tim Powers, one of our classmates as well, one of your former teammates, he says, ball possession. Got to take care of the football. And he's right. Go to the ground. Can he cut back in? Diving across the line to gain, or rather the line of scrimmage, excuse me. I think he got back to it, but no gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, you know, Fairhaven's locked in on that counter play right there. They're going to know. They're going to expect you to just line up and see who's toughest.
Durfee going for it here on 4th down and 3.
Yeah, it's a spread offense here. Let's see if they actually snap the ball.
Oh, and a timeout for the Hilltoppers. Not surprising. I mean, you're in a tough spot on the field to deal with a 4th down situation like this right out of the gate. You're not even on the other side of the 50.
Yeah, what we should look for is the quarterback. I believe it is, who's the quarterback for Durfee right now?
It's Matt Sherry.
Matt Sherry. Look for him to pull the ball on one of these gives because it's open there. He has the option whether he wants to hand it off to the running back or whether he wants to keep it. Once he gets comfortable making that decision, I feel like it will open up the entire game for Durfee.
Well, we're not going to see that play right now unless Coach Brown pulls something out of his bag of tricks early here because LaDanian Mendez, the kicker punter for the Hilltoppers, is back, ready for the long snap and to send it away. Back deep is Nick LaJoy, or should be Nick LaJoy.
Yeah,
it's a good, wow, a lot of hang time. Look at that.
Wow.
Got to get it before the end zone.
Nope.
I think it's going to be a touch. It is. Great effort there. That was actually Aaron Legou back deep there for Fairhaven. Great effort by Gaston. We talked about his speed. You said it. He got down there in a hurry. And Mendez, man, he must have put in leg day in the offseason because he gave that a heck of a boot.
And for those who've never slid on a turf field, let me just tell you, Alvin is hurting right now. You know, it rips up some of your skin.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, synthetic. You know, there's positives and negatives with everything, right?
Yes. So
the field does look great, though, Jay, right? I mean, you know, you guys never got to play on it because they were doing construction our senior year. So, you know, Thanksgiving was the Mud Bowl in New Bedford, and, you know, they opened this stadium after we graduated. So you guys never even got to play here.
Yeah, thanks, Ev, for reminding me of that. Great memory.
They handed off a good sweep there as Legou got that handoff, that toss, and he took it already a 1st down for the Blue Devils.
Yeah, the wide receivers are getting some good blocks on our Durfee cornerbacks. You know, you kind of want to shed that block, force the run back inside. But Fairhaven's speeding it up now.
You know, Durfee last year had a really slow start. They did face Fairhaven in the opening game. Last year it was on the road. And, you know, things kind of came to a T. The Dartmouth game was really a rough night on the road. But after that, it really seemed to kind of wake up Durfee a little bit. You know, the guys, they scored points last year. That was something. Scoring points is always kind of a challenge. But they were competitive. They were scoring points. Thanksgiving last year was kind of an old-fashioned shootout. Both teams scoring points, came down to the last possession, you know. So looking at that last year, sure, you lose Strong and Chase at the QB position, but there's a lot of guys back. So you should be getting better this year, right? I mean, that's, I guess, what I'm alluding to is you should be able to build off of the finish you had.
Yeah, they've got a lot of players they can get the ball to on offense. Quarterback's a good thrower. They have some great wide receivers out there. They should be able to diversify their options as far as stock turn here. Oh,
good job. The defense, they faked it. I thought they went up the middle with it, and the defense was there. They sold me on it. They ran the ball. That was Legou once again. and he got the first down. 10 yards, they're on Durfee's side. 1st and 10 from the Durfee 45.
Fairhaven is running a hurry-up offense here, and they are really pushing it. Let's see if Durfee can get lined up. Durfee's in. I believe they're still in there, 5-2.
Yeah.
They have 2 safeties high. The safeties are responsible for the running back pitch guy, so that shouldn't be happening on the next couple plays. They have the pitch guy.
Back to Legou, this time up the middle, and that line taking care of business there. Just a short gain, maybe about 3 yards. So Ray Rios was in there, Jaden Fernandez, Abdi Haji, one of the captains. Fernandez is a captain as well. So they were in on that tackle right there, short gain.
Yeah, Fairhaven's firing out, right? They're not going away from it. They're coming at Durfee they're coming at them with the give. They're coming at them with the option. Durfee's going to have to make a play here. Their defense.
2nd and 7. Toss it back, a lot of room, near side, tackled at the 25.
Yeah, what we're talking
Center of the
about
ball
here.
carrier. Tackled by Gaston. There is a flag on the play.
Yeah, there seems to be a flag on the play. I wonder what it is.
First flag of the night, holding on the offense. So that'll help Durfee, because that was a big conversion right there for the Blue Devils.
Our safeties are responsible for the pitch guy. The pitch guy is the person who keeps getting the ball.
Yeah.
So they've got to fly up. They've got to read their keys. They've got to read the end man on the line.
Yeah, I mean, Fairhaven, we mentioned it in the open, right? You know, they're D6 defending champs. Doesn't matter that their division's lower than Durfee. You don't get an undefeated season and become state champs, you know, on a fluke. So this is a well-oiled machine. And we talked to one of the assistant coaches pregame, and he said, you know, basically the whole team is back. Nice job at the line there, making one tackle. However,
so Ev, here's what we're looking at, right? Durfee is in a 5-2 defense. They've got their 3 down linemen. They are responsible for the fullback, right, and the linebackers. The 2 defensive ends, they are responsible for the quarterback. Durfee's got to play disciplined defense right now.
Yeah. 3rd down and short, less than a yard.
Yeah, so the 2 guys on the end of the line, they have quarterback.
Quick handoff. Oh, they pitch it back
There
to
we
Legou,
go.
and he's going to dive. I think he's going to be a little short.
He is short.
Yeah, because the 35 was the line to gain, and I think he's going to be inches short, probably right at the line of scrimmage again. Let's see.
Yeah, we know. Fairhaven's going to line up. What's the fullback's name?
Legou,
Legou.
number 22.
What did he have, 40 touchdowns last year or something like
Yeah,
that?
ridiculous.
Wow.
Here we go, 4th and short. See if they hand it or they QB sneak it. No, they go right to, that's number 25 that time, Justin Marks.
Justin Marks. Let's see. Yep, he was somebody that the coaches from Fairhaven told us to keep a lookout for, and he comes up big for them right now.
The ball carrier.
Yeah, Marks was their key guy a year ago.
Right now, it's been a tough battle back and forth. Fairhaven's kind of driving the ball on us. I think if Durfee can just play disciplined defense, I'm probably going to say that a million times today. Like Belichick says, do your job.
Dropping back, LaMontagne, Burke, rather. That was Cameron Burke, the QB. Ends up keeping it himself.
Good tackle there.
Tried to get an open space, picked up about 5, so not bad for a scramble.
No, good tackle by number 5, Jason Springer. I think they have him out there playing middle linebacker.
Hey, I know that name.
Yeah. So that's the one thing. The defensive end, he's got quarterback, right? So
yeah.
This defense is perfect for stopping this offense. I don't see where the mix-up is.
2nd and 5. Well, opening night, first series for this defense. Obviously, there's going to be some bugs to work out in the system, that's for sure.
Yeah, what Fairhaven likes
Marks
to
the
do.
ball carrier.
Sorry.
There we go. Got that mic there for you, Jay. We got to hear you.
Got to use that. Fairhaven loves to methodically drive the ball down the field. They love to take up a lot of time because they run about 3 to 4 plays, but they're very effective with them.
Well, that's what made the hurry-up offense, for me, so surprising because, to your point, they kill the time. Time of possession is a big deal. So the fact that they were going no huddle was kind of surprising, to start the game.
I think they wanted to catch Durfee, off guard, try to hit him with a big play.
Yeah.
Now that they see Durfee's, has been a little bit disciplined, right? They're going to slow it down again. But they've showed they have the capability to get the ball, get everybody lined up and run a play here.
Going to measure, because they're very close to the first down, Durfee freshman basketball coach Lamar Stevens out there with the marker, and it is a first down.
Yeah, this is part of it. This is what Fairhaven does, right? They might score 14 points, but they're going to take their time doing it.
Already under 5 minutes here in the first quarter. 12-minute quarters here in high school.
Yeah, keep in mind Fairhaven has a very good kicker as well, right, Evan?
Yeah, they won some big games last year. The Dartmouth game, one of them. He's got a leg, let me tell you. If I'm not mistaken, they won that. It was I want to say it was 30-something yards. It was, and we're talking November football here, so, not a nice mild night like we have here. Wind swirling and, the whole bit. And the kick probably could have gone for 40.
Yeah.
I mean, right down the pike. 6-yard pickup, 2nd and 4. And they continue to stay right in the middle of the field, clock rolling. Burke calling the plays left and right. Hands it off. That was Marks once again.
Yeah, that was one of the few times they got the ball carrier at the line.
Pickup of 2. Looking at 3rd and 2.
Marks the ball carrier. Tackle by
Marks with
Fernandez.
the helmet off as he
3rd and 2.
leaves the field there. He's heading off for this next play.
Yeah, Fairhaven's probably run about 12, 13 plays right now.
Yeah, they're going 3 downs almost on everything since they got to midfield. The first couple plays, 9, 10 yards a play, but
and what that does is that wear downs the Durfee defense. It warms up the Fairhaven offense. So come the second quarter, we'll really be seeing them go on all the juices.
Legou gets the handoff. Legou dives forward, tackled down at about maybe the 1 or 2 yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for Fairhaven. They're going to put it right at the 1. Mike Ferreira running camera tonight for us, getting you
Legou, the
shot so we can see the hash marks. On the old
1st and
field,
goal.
we wouldn't have been able to see those hash marks. So it's
No, all you see is dirt on the old field.
That's right. Touchdown, Fairhaven. The Blue Devils have scored first in 2024, and it is Justin Marks with his first of the year.
Blue Devils touchdown.
Methodically driving down the field, 3-4 yards at a play, able to get into the end zone. Who was that, Marks?
Yep.
On Marks, it's going to be a long game for the Hilltoppers if they can't play disciplined football. They got to play tough. They got to be disciplined.
Touchdown coming here with just over 3 minutes left. And they will kick for the extra point. That's Tristan DeMedeiros, number 35. Kick on its way. And it is good. 7-0 Fairhaven here on opening night on Fred TV.
Point is good.
Yeah, Jay, I mean, when you start the season, right, everybody's kind of got to get into their groove. And, we talk about that disciplined football. Actually, Durfee, without a flag to this point, I think they're doing okay. I think, when we were down on the field.
That's a good point.
We were down on the field pregame, and we looked down the field and said, wow, Fairhaven looks a lot bigger than on tape.
Yeah.
They're big, and they got the size. So that's part of it, too. So you have guys that can run and can throw, and they got the height advantage. So it makes it that much more difficult to tackle.
Yeah, and I think Fairhaven also knows what their strengths are on offense, right?
Of course.
So they know who they can go to. Durfee right now, they're trying to figure that out. This is the opening game of the year. Are they a run team? Are they a pass team? Can they be balanced? That has yet to be seen, but the second drive is about to begin.
Gaston back deep for Durfee. He's the lone man back at around the 10. We'll see if the kick actually goes that far.
Yeah, they're afraid to kick it down.
I would be.
Yeah.
Well, that works well for the Hilltoppers. They're going to have it almost about where they started on the first drive. This will be around the 39-yard line.
Yeah, if you notice, last time Durfee came out, they ran a spread.
Yep.
Right? They ran, I believe it was just the counter to, or I'm not sure if it was the counter. They ran a handoff to Springer, then they ran an out, or kind of like a bubble screen, and then they ran it again. And we were unsuccessful, so let's see if they open it up.
Yeah, Sherry had one pass to this near side. It was for about 5 yards, good connection, but nothing, nothing down the field. But it's still a completed pass for positive yardage. Low snap, has to pick it up. Pressure coming. Look out.
He's good on the run.
Down the field.
He's got him. Oh, that's pass interference.
And there's your flag.
Yeah. I will tell you what. Matthew Sherry is composed under pressure. He's that guy. I got to think of a tagline now. We gotta come up with something for this.
Well, he was not fazed by that pressure. He got free. And now you got to remember, too, right? He's a lefty, so he had to spin his body around, to throw with on the side where pressure's coming. He still got it off.
That's great hip work. That is great hip work. I'm not sure. We're supposed to be moving up 15 yards. But we have not. Oh, we're moving the chains now.
Yep.
So that is big. Typically you run the ball to soften up a team to pass. But with Durfee, maybe they should throw it and soften up a team for the run.
Pass interference here. It's 15-yard penalties, not a spot foul. So they get to the other side of the 50. Nice cut back in and taken down just short of the first down. That was Gaston. One of Fairhaven players has lost a helmet. That's Josh Vieira, and he came barking right back at some of the Durfee players on the field.
Yeah, one of the things you don't want to do is number 13's a big guy. You don't want to wake a sleeping John, right? I don't know what he's been doing this game, but you can expect on the next play when he comes in, make sure we double team that guy. But that was a great run there. They ran a jet, I do believe. They were able to sail the outside, and it was off to the races.
2nd down and 2. Durfee picking up 8 there on the sweep.
Yeah, Durfee comes out in the spread, and when they do this, it makes the defense have to honor both sides of the field.
And this is some of those changes that we were alluding to in the open, right, with redoing the offense. That's a first down caught at the 34-yard line. 3-yard pickup is enough for the first.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, they can throw the ball.
If this works out well with Sherry, Sherry is class of 2027, so he's only a sophomore.
Yeah, I don't want to say this too loud, but he's a secret weapon.
It's true, though. If this works out, you might actually have, a situation where you have a passing quarterback at Durfee, consistently for the first time in a long time. Flag in the backfield here.
The best part is Durfee hasn't even run the keep. They've got a great play where they fake the ball to the running back and the quarterback keeps it.
Yeah.
I think they're saving that.
There is a flag on the play.
Got a hold coming. And here in the backfield, more than likely against the Hilltoppers. Yes, it is. So that's going to back Durfee up.
Not sure who the hold is on. Who's it on?
They didn't say. I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised that they called it because Fairhaven got negative yardage on that play, on Durfee. So they could be looking at a 2nd and 12. And instead, they're going to back you up, and it'll be 1st and 20. See, in those situations, to me, I look at it and say, well, eliminate the down. We already backed you up some yardage anyway.
Durfee's got to make sure they get set.
Yeah.
Yep.
But see, now on a 1st and 20,
looking at a screen here, maybe.
you know, Fairhaven can kind of bring the house a bit. Oh, Sherry, a lot of time. Oh, here comes pressure. Sherry on his feet still. Now he's going to dash up the sideline. Hold that ball, and he's out of bounds. He picks up almost 15, erasing the penalty and then some.
What Durfee's been able to do is Fairhaven wasn't prepared for this, right? You're not prepared for a sophomore quarterback to come in and be able to throw and run like he has.
Yeah.
They've done a great job shutting down the run game for Durfee, but we've been able to make plays outside the pocket.
And that ends up being a 15-yard pickup. So 2nd down and 5. They're in a better position than they were in before. 1:50 left in this first quarter. Durfee trying to answer on their 2nd drive.
Oh.
Sherry keeping, and he's going nowhere. 3 Blue Devils pile on top of him.
Durfee's got to be really careful. Number 78 really has to work on playing inside the whistle. You can hit a guy inside the whistle from the start of the play to the end of the play.
Right.
If you're hitting somebody and the whistle has been blown after,
Yeah.
that is a penalty.
Durfee cheerleaders, really good numbers here.
Awesome. And you got to say, the offensive line's doing a great job. I don't want to jinx it, actually.
Well, they're given protection, but that was a big loss. So 3rd and 9 now. 4-yard loss there on the sack. Sherry, House is coming again. Gets rid of it. It's caught. Going to turn. He does not. Going to be short by maybe 1.5 yards.
4th down. We're going for it.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Great composure from Sherry once again. Pressure there. 3 guys in his face. Bigger than him. Got the ball off and completed the pass.
He's a basketball star. He's actually, I don't know if that's true. Hold on. Before I say.
No, they played, both brothers, they played basketball and they played baseball.
Yes. Matt is also ranked 5th in his class academically. Fun fact there, Ev.
Sherry keeps it
Told you
across
on
the
that
line
keep.
to gain. Down the field and tackled inside the red zone, inside the 15. And a 1st down for Durfee.
Yeah. Fairhaven wasn't. They were prepared to stop number 5. But they were not prepared for all these other guys to show up.
No.
And boy, are they showing up. That offensive line is doing a great job.
15 seconds left in this first quarter. I have a feeling it may just run down here. We may be switching sides. And it looks like Durfee content to not run a play. They will start this set of downs on the north end of the stadium. 7-0 Fairhaven after 12 minutes. Jay, I like what we're seeing. I really do. You know, again, you know, that first series, Fairhaven was very methodical. We said that. A lot of rhythm on offense. But Durfee's defense played clean. No stupid penalties, nothing like that. It just was Fairhaven's offense doing their thing.
Yeah, I think Fairhaven came out firing on all cylinders. They were blocking hard. They played, I believe he said they have their whole starting offense from last year. Is that what the coach told us?
Basically, one of their assistants told us basically everybody's back. So they're poised to make another run this year.
Yes, they're poised. And, you know, it might take a couple drives for Durfee's defense to lock in. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see, Alf.
But if the offense can compete and you know, make up for some of the defensive shortfall playing against a tough offense in Fairhaven, then, you know, we may have ourselves a game by the time this is done.
Yeah, can't go. Fairhaven's already made their stop, right? They stopped Durfee on the first drive. Even if we score here, it's 7-7, they're getting the ball at halftime. We've got to make our stop sometime here in the second quarter.
Yes.
After we score, of course.
Of course. Got to score. Hilltoppers are going to be at around, looks like the 12-yard line.
So
Yep, 12-yard line. So 1st and 10 at the 12, well down the field and in the red zone. Here we go. Sherry going to hand it off. Not going far, maybe 1-yard gain if lucky.
yeah, this is not a game for the running backs. Well, not for our running back.
Springer, the ball carrier.
This is a game, you know, you just
Yep.
want to pepper it in
Tackle by
there every
pickup.
once in a while.
They gave him a yard, it looks like. Or no, still back at the
2nd and
12.
10.
Second and 10.
Looking at the down marker on the other side, and there's kind of a gap between the start of the chains, but it's still 2nd and 10. So, yeah, that was Springer on the carry there.
It's 1 yard. It's okay. You look for them right now to
Well,
try
they
to
did give him the yard, so 2nd and 9.
You look for them to try to run this keep here, right?
Yep. Sherry does
Ooh.
keep it. Oh, and he's still on his feet, but now he's going down. Couldn't get rid of it.
Well, you know, I guess if I know, they know.
Carry the ball carrier.
Blue Devils were ready that time. They
Tackle
brought
by
the
Dery.
house, and we're not going to let
25
Sherry
marks.
get any movement there. He lost, Durfee lost about 6 yards, so we're looking at
3rd and 18.
Third down and
3rd and 18, yeah.
Wow.
A lot of yardage to go here. They're back at the 20, and they got to get down inside to the 2.
Well, the good news is we can throw the ball.
And look at Fairhaven's defense. They've spread out now. They're ready to cover the pass because you know it's coming. Hilltoppers fans making themselves known. Sherry passes, connects. Not enough for the first, but it gets you more than halfway there. It makes 4th down a little more manageable.
Yeah, it's about
So-
4th down and what?
It's going to be 4th and like maybe 7. He went out at the 10. They got to get down to the 2.
What that shows you is we can I
4th
don't
and
wanna
7.
jinx it. Forget it.
Oh, stop. Be the analyst.
We can protect the quarterback and get him enough time to have drags coming from the other side of the
Yeah.
field to open
He
zones.
had a ton of time. He dropped back and scanned the field, found his man. Now the question is, right, you're 10 yards out of the end zone. You need 7 for the first down.
You can't run the ball.
You can't. No, you got to pass it. But are you taking the shot at the end zone here, or are you trying to get that first down and then you'd have 1st and goal?
I'm trying a quick slant right over the middle.
Okay.
You know, boom, got to fire
Let's
it
see.
in there. Right
He's got
now.
time.
Oh.
High pass. Does he have it? Did he go out of bounds? I think he might have gone out. Let's see the call.
He's got it.
Hilltoppers answer on 4th and 7. Sherry connects.
Who was that? Who caught the ball? Was that Alvin?
Alvin Gaston.
Alvin Gaston, first touchdown of the year.
I like it.
Love it. Now, who's our kicker? Who's our kicker?
LaDanian Mendez.
LaDanian Mendez. No pressure here, but to tie the game up. The crowd's into it. Who? Yeah. They say the first one is the hardest, you know?
It's true, and to answer after being on defense for such a long stretch there in that first quarter, that's a huge confidence boost for the offense, especially, again, knowing you have a new quarterback, a new system this year. To score on the second drive of the game, little chip shot there. Is it through? Yes, it is. We are tied here in the second. 7-7.
We are scoring points. We're scoring extra points. Let's see what the defense comes out and does here.
Absolutely. 10 minutes, 15 seconds. Fairhaven could, if they pull out another drive like they did in the first, they could take up a lot of time here. So let's see what Durfee's defense has learned after that first drive.
Yeah, I'm not supposed to, I don't know if we're supposed to be impartial here, Ev, but I'm hoping that we get a turnover, right? Something that puts us deep in their own side of the ball, side of the field, and we're able to run a touchdown in with number 5.
Hey, once a Hilltopper, always a Hilltopper, right, Jason?
Yeah,
So.
you know? That's what I'm hoping happens.
Well, we will see. We are the local broadcast. We try to give everybody a fair shake, but I mean, come on. We're here in Fall River. And, you know, just like when we're out in New Bedford, for example, on Thanksgiving, the New Bedford broadcast, they're more geared to New Bedford. When we're here, we're a little more geared to Durfee. It's all relative. This is the beauty of access. We're the local guys, you know.
Yeah, what I'm looking for here, Ev, is I'm looking to see, does Durfee's defense step it up now? You have some momentum. You know Fairhaven is going to run the ball right at you.
Yep.
What do we have? This is a big play for us here.
Line drive, kick again, low line drive. Couple hops, fielded at the 22.
Ooh, good hit.
Yeah, good hit. It'll stop Fairhaven shy of their 40-yard line. So not bad at all on special teams. A late flag comes in. It's at the emblem right in the middle of the Durfee D.
Dharma Fall.
We'll see what this call is. Fairhaven's number 11 put his hands on his head like he can't believe it. That's Jared Freight, so I'm wondering if this is going to be against the Blue Devil. Oh, no, offsetting. We just saw offsetting penalties.
Coaches are fired up down there, as they should be.
Yeah.
This is a critical time.
1st and 10, Blue
Well,
Devils.
you know, Fairhaven doesn't want to lose
37-yard
opening
line.
night after the year that they had.
No.
And Durfee's fired up because they want to beat them. They want to win opening night. Last time they were on this field, they lost on Thanksgiving. And like I said, it was a great game. But Hilltoppers, they want to take down the champs. We already saw one Durfee team in this calendar year take down a state champ, and that was the baseball team taking out Taunton. We covered that. There's this run now, hitting the back, but a big pickup for Burke. Wow.
I don't know who missed that tackle. We can't see. That play was set up perfectly for us to make a play. We didn't make the play.
So a huge play to start off the drive for Fairhaven. They are down at the Durfee 30. That last play there in excess of 30 yards.
So on that play, as I'm going to continuously say, the inside linebackers have the fullback, right? So number 25. The inside linebackers, wow, are they still in a 5-2? I don't know. Maybe Coach Powell switched out of the 5-2. I'm not
No,
sure.
they're not in a 5-2. Looks like
Nope.
Whoa.
Oh, my
Oh, look at that
goodness.
stiff arm. And now wrapped up at the ankle, so didn't get too far. Decent run there from Legou, number 22.
Legou, the ball carrier.
Legou's good. He's running with confidence.
Yeah.
He's running with self-esteem.
Cherry.
He's running with all the things you don't really want to see when you meet a runner back in the hole. I'll tell you that.
Sure.
Yeah. But they got that big play that they needed. Now they can slow it down.
Well,
Right.
see, right, that's the key, is they got the big play now. So now more pressure on Durfee's defenders to, you know, maybe get a sack and back them up or at least just get the stop. You're in 4-down territory now, so this is 2nd down, but there's 3 more plays on this set of downs for Fairhaven.
That's a false start.
It sure looked like a false start, but
That can't
no
happen.
yellow flags and taking it. Oh, fumble! Ball is loose!
Ball's out of the back of the end zone.
Out of the back of the end zone, they're calling it.
That
And they broke the plane.
cannot happen.
Touchdown, Fairhaven.
Look at that.
But you're right, that certainly looked like a false start.
You know, we don't have an
No,
instant replay crew, do we?
no.
Let's get some instant replay down there.
Oh, Fairhaven with their 2nd touchdown. This one happening quite a bit faster than the first. But again, that's the start of that play. Little in question there. Looked like the O-line jumped early.
You know, excellence, no excuses, Ev.
14-7.
It's just too easy.
Well, it gives Durfee 8:41 to work with to try to answer again before halftime, which would be ideal so that Fairhaven can't do that, you know, end of first half score, start of second half score. So,
Oh, the old Patriots.
uh-huh.
You know, when I used to root against the Patriots before I just finally caved in to them being the greatest, they would always get the ball right before half,
Uh-huh.
drive down,
Come on, I know.
score, get the ball at the beginning of the half, score, and then it's
Yep.
like the game's over.
I know. That's why the deferring became such a big thing, because Bill Belichick knew his defense could stop you on the first drive of the game.
Yeah. You know,
You know, come on. That all started back in, you know, like the Seymour, Brewski, you know, Harrison,
yep.
that group, you know, like around
Ty
Ty
Law.
Law. Oh my gosh, how many picks?
Lawyer Malloy.
How many? Well, Malloy was gone for a while though. They got rid of him before the 2nd Super Bowl season. They traded him to Buffalo.
Oh, sorry, he was there
So
for the first one.
he was it for the first one. Yes. Okay. Excuse me. Sorry.
If you don't have multiple Super Bowls as a Patriots player, you are subpar.
You're and then there's Randy Moss.
Ooh. Oh, my God. Good we fell on it. Oh.
Then there's poor Randy Moss who didn't get one.
Oh, man.
Can you believe that? I find it so unfathomable to think of everything they did in 07 and they still didn't win it. And that's like the black eye in a sense.
Fielded by
Like
number
6
54,
championships is insane for Belichick and for Brady. And yet in 07 with that offense, they
First and
didn't end
10,
up doing it.
Hilltop.
It's crazy to me.
From the
I
own
still
44-yard line.
have a hard time believing it.
Here we go.
Here we go. Yeah, I know you can't even talk about it
I can't
because,
even
you know,
talk
the
about
poor Broncos. God, anyway.
Poor bro. Definitely gonna spread.
I just gave you up right there.
Oh goodness! Here we go.
The best day of your life was when they signed Peyton Manning,
Oh yeah.
right?
And he didn't even play that well.
He didn't play that well, no.
But he had leadership qualities. Ev.
Of course he did. Amazing quarterback.
That jet is working for us. Anything to the outside, we're kind of getting it.
They want to stay out of the middle, and they just got to protect for the pass rush, and they've done a pretty good job at doing both, really.
You know what I would love to see, Ev? I would love to see a screen.
Okay.
You know?
If you tell the guys upstairs, they got the radios on. You know, if you want to jump upstairs and call a play.
You know?
2nd and 5 after Durfee picked up half the yards needed on that first play. Under 8 minutes. Passing.
Ooh, good block on the
Yeah,
outside.
great block. Catch made down the other side of the field.
God. Can I say God? Oh, my goodness. He's got to hold on to the ball.
Yeah, it came loose, but luckily it didn't hurt Durfee because it went out of bounds. But that's a little dangerous there for Caden Kiev, but he's got a lot of speed. Got the Hilltoppers the first down. That's a 10-yard pass reception.
Not going to lie, that was a phenomenal play by the Fairhaven player. We teach defense all the time. You know, you're chasing the guy down, you reach in there, and you rip that ball out.
Well, you see his speed now, right?
Yeah.
As a defender, how fast, right?
Yes.
Durfee is on the Fairhaven side of the field. 1st and 10 from the 40 of the Blue Devils. And that run not working for Durfee. Maybe a yard. It looks like he's going to be marked down at the 39.
You know, you just got to keep him honest in there.
See, I don't mind trying that, you know, especially to start the drive, start the set of downs, excuse me, because it keeps you in the middle of the field. The clock keeps rolling. And, you know, maybe you get lucky that you get the right block and now you get that seam right through the pocket. It hasn't really opened up yet for Durfee, but I like that they keep going to it. They're not afraid to do it.
Yeah, you know what you have to do? You got to keep them honest. Keep them on their toes. You never know. Here we go. Trips to the left side here. I like this formation, to be honest. Oh, wow. That was a false start, but we ain't going to call that. But that's okay.
Oh, Gaston almost lost that ball.
That kid.
Woo!
I don't want to tell him how to coach, but you got to get him out of the game right now, and you got to settle him down.
Sherry's
I know we're on a
pass
drive.
complete to
I
Gaston.
know we're on a drive, but we got to settle him down. Or somebody's got to settle the kid down. Right? That's his third or second one, right?
Tackled
Well,
by
he
Lawrence
held
Payne.
on to it. He was reaching
3rd and
to
4.
try to get extra yards, and it, you know, came loose.
F.
But he reeled it back in.
Have excellence, no excuses, right? Come on. Come on. We can't turn the ball. We're on a drive here.
3rd down and 4. Coach Springer coming out here live.
Yeah, you know. I'm going to be unbiased, though, because they might give the ball to my son, so let's – everybody needs to protect the ball.
Passing
Good throw
far
there.
side. Look at that. Did he catch it? Now, he moved backwards, but I think where he caught it may be enough for the first down, or it's going to be awfully close.
How
Sherry's
about
pass complete to
Matthew?
Ben
Is that
Sherry.
his name?
Matthew Sherry.
Matthew
by
Sherry
Reuben.
stepping up today. Who did he throw that to?
I could not see from this side. Just short. Half a yard. We're looking at 4th and about a foot and a
4th and
half.
short.
4th and short. You know what they're – oh, I have no idea what they're going to do
No,
here.
they're bringing out reinforcements here.
Here we
Switching
go.
it up.
Let's see. Oh. Mano y mano. Or I don't know if there's girls on the team. They could be mano y mano. I don't know. We can edit this, right? This is edited.
We're live.
Okay.
Opening night.
Yes. Oh,
man.
this
Here we go.
is a big play.
4th and a foot.
Oh, my God.
Ball
Forget
comes
this now.
loose, and Sherry is down by contact. Bad snap. We saw a lot of low snaps on that drive, and that time it bites Durfee. Turnover on downs. Sherry falling on it at the line.
Sherry, the
That's a
ball
killer.
carrier.
You know, two things
Tackled short
you
of
don't
the line
wanna
to
do.
gain. The Blue Devils will
you
take
don't want to
over.
get down in a
1st
fourth
and
down
10.
and 1. And sometimes you don't want the 4th down and 1 to be with a sophomore quarterback, right? Because it's hard to get that snap. Fairhaven was ready for it.
Yeah, but even so, like I said, that was maybe about the 3rd low snap on that series. And that's probably the worst time to have the lowest snap that they had. So now the Blue Devils with 4:47 to play in the half. Plenty of time as they take over on downs at the 31.
Oh,
Putting the shoulder down, the head down, and Marks just carrying everybody with him for about a 15-yard, 14-yard pickup.
You know, at times like this, your safeties have to just come up and take the legs out, right? Don't go high. Don't even worry about it. Just come up, not fall in front of them.
Wrap them up.
Just put your shoulder pads in their, lower extremities.
Yeah. Handing it off again. LaMontagne is the quarterback right now, so Burke out at the moment, and they said LaMontagne was going to get some time. He is
Marks the ball carrier.
a junior quarterback, number 4. So he's out there. He just handed it off. 5-yard pickup at midfield, 2nd and 5.
We got to hurry up offense here again.
2nd and 4 or 5 in between.
Down. Let's see what they have here.
Power drive right there, good for the first. The chains will move. We're under 4 minutes. That was, looks like Landon Pickup that time, number 5. There he is on your screen.
I don't want to say it's automatic, but I find that the percentages of getting 3 or more plays every time Fairhaven runs the ball are drastically increasing.
Durfee's got to protect against the big play here with, the clock dwindling.
Oh, my goodness.
Another good burst of speed there. That time, number 6, Richie Senna, running the ball. So now Fairhaven with the new quarterback, having some options, choosing different guys, and not just going with the same 2 that we've been seeing, Legou and Marks. They are spreading it out here with the option play. 2nd and 4, 3. And another Fairhaven first down as we come up on the final 3 minutes of the half. And let's see, it looks like that was actually LaMontagne. Looks like he kept it himself that time.
Yeah, QB keep there.
And they're marking him short, by the way, not a first down. 3rd down and maybe less than a yard.
3rd and 1.
Yeah, 3rd and 1 we'll call it, but it's very close.
I mean,
down at the 35-yard line.
they are taking their sweet time. They are confident. They've been here before.
Yeah. Using the clock. They don't want Durfee to have any opportunity here. First down. And the tackle made by Durfee's number 54. That's Ashton Medeiros.
It's a hodgepodge, right? Is that the word? A smorgasbord of defenders and
I like
offensive
that.
players in the middle of the field.
Hodgepodge or a smorgasbord or, yeah, absolutely. Good one.
The game
I like
is
that.
The game is played on the middle of the field, right? The
Yeah.
offensive line and the defensive line, right now, they're winning that battle.
Ooh. Play dead.
False start.
Well, it came from the defensive side of the field there. We don't usually see the false start coming from that side. But it is going to be a false start against the Blue Devils.
False start.
And
Blue Devils.
I think that's just their first offensive penalty of the night.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken.
What was the other one?
There was a hold.
Yep.
That was the pass interference.
Yes.
That's one that moved Durfee up. And then there was holding on both sides, actually, if I'm not mistaken.
This has been a pretty clean game.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, both teams playing 14-7 is not a bad night at the office right now. Now you got some work to do here in these last couple minutes.
Oh, we
Passing.
got it. We got it.
There was contact there, but not enough for any interference. Well defended by Gaston, using his speed.
You know what? That's good. That was their shot. Now we got a situation where, what's it, 2nd and 15 or 3rd and 15?
2nd and 15, because after the penalty they replayed that down. So 2nd and 15 now, and the clock stopped because of the incompletion. So 1:44.
They got to get tough here.
Well, remember, they can kick the ball.
Yeah.
So don't think it's out of the realm of possibility to see the Blue Devils, kick it from 20 or 30 out, because they can.
Well, we were trying to remain positive, but, as long as we can stop them from getting a first down, our chances are better.
Back to the ground.
Good play there.
Good play, good job on defense to close up that seam. And it's only about a 4-yard carry. So you're looking at 3rd and 11 or 12 with 90 seconds left.
You know, to be honest,
Marks the ball carrier.
this game has come down to mistakes.
By number 52,
They haven't made any. You
No.
know, a couple penalties here, but they haven't turned the ball over. They've had great ball security. Oh. It's a keep. You got to be disciplined.
They got him from behind, though. LaMontagne tackled short of the first. And Gaston, the one who made the tackle, and he's hurting right now.
Maintain the ball carrier. Tackled by Gaston.
You know, of
All right.
course we hope that he is okay.
Yeah, our athletic trainer there, Kelly Mahoney, quick out to the field.
Kelly Mahoney, how great is she, huh? She is the best. We were talking to her before the game, and she said, make sure, Jason, that you do not mention my name. 'Cause I don't want any publicity at all. And I said, sure, Kelly.
Kelly is an institution. She has been here forever. And
since us, right?
Yeah, I did actually a piece on her, a feature on the trainer position and her job and how long she's been here and whatnot, year and a half ago. And it's a great interview because we don't often get to talk to Kelly. You know, she's especially like, you know, right now, right? Football's the only thing going on, but there could be 4 or 5 different things going on campus at one time, and she's one person. So when it's game day in the middle of the week, there's no talking to Kelly. she's all over the place. Eli Brooks out there as well, our strength and conditioning coach.
Who is Max? Ev, let's go down the list of coaches. Head coach Taylor Brown. This is for the Durfee Hilltoppers. Assistant coaches George Yentz, Timothy Griffin, Timothy Powers, Derek Miller, Rodney Thomas, Vondell Langston.
Going to stop you there before we
Okay.
get to the volunteer coaches because we got a 4th and 3 here. Pivotal play in this game. Fairhaven has worked it back from what was a 1st and 15 after a false start. They're 3 yards away from a first down with 61 seconds to play in the half.
Oh, big play here.
Huge play for Durfee's defense. Let's see what happens. They set the man in motion. LaMontagne hands it off.
Big stop there by the Hilltoppers.
Durfee gets it done, and it's Jason Springer on the tackle.
Marks the ball carrier.
No way that is a first down.
Tackled by Rodriguez and Springer.
Let's see.
No way that is a first down. Zero chance.
They marking him 1 yard up. Let's see. They're going to measure it. I think they're going to measure it. Had to get to the 19, and it looks like a favorable spot. We'll see. I thought he was stopped at the 20, quite honestly. I mean, we had zoomed in right here on the – I was watching the screen, not even the field.
I was watching the field, so I didn't see it, to be honest. I don't know what I was looking at.
Let's see.
Ev, can you see the screen?
Yeah.
Let's see the screen. Is this
First down.
They gave
Yep.
him a first
Yep.
down. Unbelievable.
Generous spot right there.
Yep.
Very generous spot.
First
You
down,
know,
blue
thank
down.
goodness I'm in here, Ev, because if I was out there, I would never be allowed to be in here. Let's go. You know, you got to hope Durfee plays with some intensity right now. Yeah.
And let's, take nothing away from that last play. Your son did an amazing job there reading it and wrapping up marks on that play.
Who's that?
Marks the ball carrier.
Another injury timeout here.
You know, a lot of times, I remember my freshman football coach used to say,
Yeah.
drink water so you don't cramp up
Oh,
during
yeah.
the game. And what did we do? I don't know, but we didn't drink water. And then we cramped up during the game.
Yeah, that's what happens, see?
And then, because the worst part is when you you know, you scramble off the field, and then you're back in there 2 plays later, and they're like, "Were you really hurt, buddy? Or did you not? Did you not drink your water?"
Yeah, I just was rewatching that play on the live stream here on the phone, and I don't know. That was a tough spot. It's just my own opinion, but it was a tough spot.
Where is
Pitching
the
it out. Oh,
safety?
he lost the ball, dives to the end zone, and it's a touchdown.
Where is the safety?
Richie Senna finds the end zone, and it's 20-7, Blue Devils. He almost lost that ball, too. He juggled it on his way, and then he tucked it and dove to break the plane.
You know, we can't instant replay this on slow-mo, can we?
Going for the extra point here
Yep.
to try to make it 21-0.
21-7.
21-7, excuse me. Yes, 21-7, and that extra point is good. So a 2-score game now with just 20 seconds left in the first half. And again, Fairhaven getting the ball at the third quarter.
You know, if we score, stop them. Score again, stop them. Score again. Onside kick, stop them. We'll be back. We'll be right back in this game, man.
Well, by that analogy, we'll actually have the lead. So,
yes,
with 3 touchdowns. Well, a couple big plays in this first half have hurt Durfee, but honestly, both sides playing good, clean football. I'm very impressed with what we're seeing from the Hilltoppers so far tonight. That's Ben Sherry, the QB's brother, is a senior this year. He's back deep right now for the return. He's got Lamar Perry to his left, number 7 there, bottom of your screen.
You know,
And that's probably because I think Gaston's still on the sideline, so that's why Ben
Ooh,
was
good
back
kick.
there. A lot of space down the field.
Go, baby, go, baby. Oh, that's a penalty, too. He's far out of bounds. Who's that, Caden Kiev? He needs a helmet. Get that kid a helmet. Get him back on the field.
10 seconds, and the Hilltoppers will have the ball at about the 30, and a chance for maybe a quick pass to the end zone, maybe 2 quick plays if they really get rid of it and out of bounds fast.
You know, dare I say, we go deep here. You know, something, a shallow cross. What do we have, 2 timeouts here? Gotta have 2.
Yeah, we've only used 1.
Okay, so 3 minus 1 is 2, if I remember my grammar school. I don't know, the new math these days.
Oh my gosh, I can't.
A lot of parents complaining.
You know, Brendan Kelly is probably laughing at home because he coined the term gym teacher math on last year's basketball coverage. And he says, and I can say that because I am a gym teacher.
Amen.
All right, 30 yards to the end zone, 10 seconds left in the half.
Oh, we might even
And
run it
Fairhaven
here.
is spread out, ready to defend the pass.
Oh,
you got to get out of bounds.
Get out of bounds. Oh.
Timeout.
What?
Got 2 seconds. They'll run one more play.
Pass complete to Brenda.
You know, there's some things we say to kids. Get out of bounds is one of them.
Yeah.
Please hurry up and get out of bounds is another thing we say. And that's one of those please hurry up and get out of bounds type of coaching. 2 seconds.
Timeout, Hilltoppers.
Dare I say, fake field goal kick?
No. Because they can't hit it from this far out.
That's why it's a fake.
But then they'll know it. They know you're not serious because you're never going to make it.
All right. Well,
No.
good thing there's 2 of us in the booth, huh?
If it was down at the 10, I'd say, yeah, maybe. But no, not back this far. You're looking at 30-plus yards. That's not happening. But 2 seconds left. You're looking at a 25-yard field. Fairhaven's going to be ready for the long ball, but now's the time for the line to do their job. Let Sherry drop back and let the guys get down the field so we can give it a hurl.
I want everybody at home to know I was just kidding about the fake field goal.
Redacted. Yeah, okay.
You know what works here is a seam
Uh-huh.
right down the middle. So if you notice, there's hash marks.
Yeah,
I
but the
don't-
seam hasn't been working, Jay. That's the problem.
You got one play, right?
I know.
So just throw it up right in between the safeties.
Yeah,
You
okay.
know, because they're playing. Oh, they're in a cover 4 now. It's tough. But you throw it. Worst comes to worst.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of worse. So I
They're
don't
gonna
wanna
go.
say
They're gonna, no, they're gonna. Like you said, they're covered 4 because they know they're gonna pass it down the field. So
Yeah.
everybody's breaking to the end zone. They're gonna spread it out.
This is why you gotta love high school football, baby.
Trips to the left. They got a lone guy on the right side. Sherry has the arm to the corner, and it's going to be picked off.
Oh.
Well, batted away, and the half comes to a close. So, hey, some big plays from both sides. Durfee, unfortunately, on the
By number 20.
the short end of the stick here after 2 quarters, but I like what we're seeing. They're playing
At the
good
end of the
football
first
right
half,
now. Not a lot of
the
flags, not a lot of
Fairhaven
weird
Blue Devils 21,
mistakes like
your
we've seen on
Hilltoppers
other
7.
opening nights. I mean, they're in this game.
Yeah, it's the dirt. Yeah, we're in this game. Got to stay positive here.
They are.
One play away from being back in the game.
That's what I'm saying. And one big play that they allowed for, I mean, it could be easily 14-14 right now. So 21-7 at the half. Hilltoppers will head off into the building, into the locker room. Blue Devils will stay out on the field. We, as I mentioned, we had some cross country this week.
Absolutely.
Here at,
Love to get some other sports in while we're talking football here.
Absolutely. So we'll go through some of these highlights here as we'll switch over. So boys took off first. They had the first race, and then the girls, once the boys got going, the girls ended up taking off kind of mid-race for the boys, and it was Durfee versus Diamond, as I said. Some aerial shots with the drone. After a lap around the track, the runners took off to the baseball field, did a lap around that, then into the woods, back out up Wiedemo to Ray Street, and back into the property. So that was the boys. Now the girls, you see, trailing behind, running their own times, coming out of the JV softball field, and then they do one lap around the track and then come back in. First runner, Durfee, and for the meet, Owen Monas, a time of 18:14. Will Rumsey was second, time of 19:36. And Liam Goff for Diamond, their first finisher, finished third overall, 20:06. Alexa Petter for Diamond, 19:17 her time. She was first for the females. Naya Martinez, second, 22:16. And Isabel Shakaris, 22:22. As she came in third. Diamond won for girls. They won their side of the meet. Durfee, the boys, won their side of the cross-country meet. Great to be back on campus. We really haven't seen much for cross-country on campus in a number of years because of the construction that's been going on. So fantastic to have it back here on campus. We have just under 8 minutes left in the halftime break. Jay and I are going to take that break, and we'll see you for the third quarter on the other side. You're watching live football coverage on opening night from Durfee.
Hi, my name is Stephanie MacArthur, Director of Traffic and Parking for the City of Fall River. As another school year begins, we as the city just want to remind everyone of some of the school zone safety laws. Crosswalks are designed for your safety. Please make sure to use them. Always wait for a crossing guard to stop traffic before crossing the street. Drivers, use caution when entering a school zone. State law mandates a strict 20-mile-per-hour speed limit in all school zones. Parking within a crosswalk is strictly prohibited. By showing respect and patience, we can ensure that everyone arrives at their destination safely and on time. Thank you for your attention. If you have any questions and/or concerns, please feel free to contact my office at 508-324-2123. Let's have a wonderful school year.
Back to Romero. Romero forges ahead. Touchdown, Hilltoppers.
Coming in, you're really scared, you might be a little nervous, but I think being a part of a team gives you friends who can come with you all the way through high school, and then coaches looking out for you. I think as an athlete, you can improve and learn the art of dedication.
That shot taken. Cadet will take the shot and score.
Hard work pays off. From my freshman year, starting off hardly knowing anything about sports to now my junior year, having almost all the school records in track and field. I feel like this school shows a lot of opportunities in classrooms and out of classrooms.
Durfee on three! 1, 2, 3, Durfee!
High flip to Espinal. Open three. Got it! Big time hit from Granum.
Durfee has such a great community, such great pride, we're people who love to be here, we love to compete, we love to play, and it's such a great opportunity.
Corralled by Camara, full steam ahead, weaving through traffic, takes the shot, and it's good! Camara, coast to coast!
I made a lot of great friends playing sports. I really appreciate how it fosters a community amongst all of the athletes, even in between sports seasons.
Good pass up the field, gets some good backspin on it, and it is a loose ball, shot, and it's good! To tie it, it's good! Medeiros on the PK!
You have a lot of support and a lot of people around you. It's a good environment, especially the sports teams.
Great. O'Connell with the three, and the lead is over 30.
I know how much pride it takes to be a topper, so it made me work harder so I can be more successful.
It's really great to just be able to learn accountability, reliability, just getting involved in school, and I feel like the best way to do that is to join a sport.
In the air in a deep left field. Coppola heading back at the wall. It's gone! 3-run home run for Montilla, and it's a 2-run game.
The Gothic Revival-style arch at Oak Grove Cemetery signals the final resting place of some of Fall River's most prominent residents.
Since 1873, thousands of funeral processions have passed through these ornate iron gates. War heroes, abolitionists, mill owners, and Lizzie Borden are buried within these walls.
Despite fine craftsmanship and historical recognition, the arch was unable to withstand time and the elements, and was in danger of collapse.
10 years ago, Fall River residents voted to adopt the Community Preservation Act, which allows for a 1.5% surcharge on property tax bills. This cherished landmark was saved with funds through the Community Preservation Act.
In just 5 months, this time using some modern machinery, local contractors refurbished the granite arch and replaced sections of the gate.
A uniquely Fall River work of art and a respectful reflection for the dead has been saved for future generations.
CPA funds have supported thousands of significant projects in Massachusetts. Thank you for your continued interest in community beautification and betterment.
I'm Mike Labossiere, What's Upper Reservation Forester. And I'm Paul Furlan, the Administrator of Community Utilities.
Protecting open space is a benefit today, and it's a gift to future generations.
For over 150 years, Fall River has been a leader in environmental preservation. The Southeastern Massachusetts Bioreserve ensures forests and fields remain undeveloped and accessible. The Community Preservation Act is a vital component to fulfill climate goals.
Since 2017, CPA funds totaling nearly $1.3 million have been used to acquire conservation areas in Fall River. Educational programs within the Bioreserve connect families to nature and promote understanding and respect for diverse culture, history, and wildlife.
Half of Fall River, about 12,000 acres, an area the size of Mattapoisett, is protected water and woodland. Healthy forests minimize flooding, reduce erosion, and provide habitat for endangered species.
As the region expands manufacturing and technology, people are directly reliant on green infrastructure as an irreplaceable source of clean water and air.
Miles of trails wind through unique landscapes which appeal to hikers, cross-country skiers, and mountain bikers. Specific areas are open for safe seasonal hunting. The Bioreserve promises endless discoveries and recreational experiences year-round.
CPA funds have supported thousands of significant projects in Massachusetts. Thank you for your continued interest in community beautification and betterment.
Fall River is in the forefront of honoring members of the armed forces. The Community Preservation Act funded upgrades to the Veterans Memorial Bicentennial Park. In May 2021, Fall River dedicated the Vietnam Veterans Memorial Wall, an 80% scale replica of the original. The aluminum panels are engraved with the names of more than 58,000 heroes killed or missing in action during the Vietnam War. The project, including landscaping, exceeds recreation and open space requirements set by the Community Preservation Act. 10 years ago, Fall River voters approved a 1.5% surcharge on property tax bills to incentivize history, travel, and diversity. $310,000 was designated to build this powerful tribute, which has become a location for reflection and healing. The park is now fully handicap accessible and is open to all at no cost, dawn to dusk. CPA funds have supported thousands of significant projects in Massachusetts. Thank you for your continued interest in community beautification and betterment.
Welcome back, everybody, to Mac Aldridge Field. Evan Massoud and Jason Springer with you as we get ready for the second half. Durfee just coming out of the locker room, and there's a warm-up period now. That's something new, started a couple years ago. So mandatory 3 minutes once everybody's back out on the field. And Coach Bear, Ron Gagnon making a stop here in the booth to say hi to us as well. Great to see him. It's been a while. So 21-7 is the score. Okay. And 2.5 minutes until we begin play here. And so Jay, you know, locker room, you've been there. You know, you have coached at different levels, and you've been a player here. What was the message, especially knowing that you had that chance to score, you know, with those, you had the big play, right, the return. You had a good chance to score, and unfortunately you're down by 14. What's the message on opening night from Coach Brown?
What you're saying is we've made mistakes ourselves, and, you know, it's mistakes on our part, fumbling the snap, missing tackles, not reading our assignments on defense. Simple mental mistakes.
Yep.
We can get back in this game if we take it one play at a time, do your job that one play at a time, make some plays, and see what happens, right?
Yeah.
Football's all about doing what you're supposed to do and seeing what happens. The ball can pop up, you catch it. It's happening for the other team. Why can't it happen for us?
The one real negative play for me that stands out in that first half was, the 4th and 1, that low snap, which you just were talking about. That, for me, was the killer because, you know, you had a decent drive going and you had a situation where, I mean, 4th down, anything can happen, sure, but you want to at least be able to make the play. and not have it just stopped before the quarterback even gets the ball in his hand. So in that respect, now you lost possession, and then Fairhaven scores again. So if that play gets off, let's just say you even get the first down. At least you can make the play, right? They get the first down. You don't know what's going to happen. Now you get a fresh set. You're going to take more time off the clock. Fairhaven may not see the ball again. That's why I said it could be 14-14 all day long right now. But that's not the reality of it.
Yeah. Well, when you play the game of football, here's what it comes down to. X's and O's. You take it one play at a time. Right now, they've made more plays. They've been more physical. Yes, we've had some big plays, but they've settled in on defense, right? They've forced us to drive down the field. Now, big difference is we drive down the field, we get to a 4th and 1. As you said, we fumble that snap. They drive down the field, they get to 4th and 1. They don't fumble the snap, they get a first down.
Exactly. So what we say is they're playing like undefeated state champs, right? They're doing what's been working. They were dominant last year, beyond dominant last year, and Durfee's going to go against them. We said it in the open. It was going to be a very tough game. And I think, aside from maybe just a handful of plays, Durfee has answered the call. They have not played bad football tonight.
Ooh,
they're trying for onside.
We got it. Oh,
no, he touched it.
Get the ball.
He touched it before 10 yards. So it doesn't.
Yeah, but give us a chance.
But you can't do that. No.
I know.
You
but
can't
let
do
the
it.
ref make the call. Right. Our job is to execute.
Here we go. Here we go.
Hey, they got that first down on that run, right? Sometimes ref makes mistakes.
He touched it 8 yards.
Hey, what if the ref goes, all right, 10 yards. Are you what?
Oh, God.
Is either coach going to be like, all right, no, you take it. Well, hey, refs are human too.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard to see them as that.
So are the broadcasters. Well, I mean, I kind of like the idea. You're trying to, fake them out, but I don't know. I honestly, unless you absolutely need it, I am not a fan of onside kicks in general. I'm just not.
Well,
but hey,
what they say.
What do I know? I'm not a coach.
Put the headset on, Ev. Get out there on the sidelines.
I'm wearing a headset, Jay. I'm nice and comfy in my chair in this booth.
Yes. It is a beautiful night, huh? How about the lights here? It's a nice little wind chill.
68 degrees. Light breeze. We were like low 70s when it started. Tomorrow will be nice for field hockey. We'll have field hockey at 11 a.m. tomorrow. We're coming back in the morning, so we'll have a little bit of bonus action for you before take the rest of the weekend for ourselves. But that's, Somerset Berkeley, always a really tough matchup for field hockey, and we wanted to get that one. So we'll be here in the morning for that.
Yeah, that was a toss outside to Ladue for about, what, 7?
Yeah, second and 3 coming up here. A good first down run for Ladue.
These guys run hard. They run disciplined. And as I've said, they run like somebody you don't want to meet in the hole.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. What I would expect, and time of possession, Jay, right? We talked about it, has been a major thing. First down as Burke is back out there and kept it himself. And he's back talking to the officials again, too. He's done that a lot tonight, more than I'd like to see from any high school player.
I am from the old school. Not really old school, but we're old. And we did go to
thanks
school.
a lot.
So,
but we're old.
You don't really say
it. You should want me to invite you back to do this,
that
right?
Is true. I am here with the world-renowned sideline booth broadcaster, Evan V. I've been doing this forever, Masood. And what a pleasure it is here to share this booth with you tonight.
Okay, all right, enough. Enough with the flattery here. What were you going to say?
I've been a fan of yours since back in 2000.
First down and 10, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
Oh.
Right up the middle, and another good run.
I will tell you what. I'll tell you what.
Tell me.
If you're a football fan and you're watching this game right now.
Yep.
And it's unfortunate, but I think I don't know who's playing middle linebacker, but that center is getting our middle linebacker. He's firing off the ball. He's getting
Marks
right
the ball
into
carrier.
our middle linebacker, driving back 5 yards.
Yeah.
Tackle by Capo.
Like, this is, ooh, we
Hernandez.
just buckled him there.
Oh, did the ball come loose?
I don't think so.
No, I saw something. I saw something fall, but I guess it wasn't that.
Yep.
And that was Marks on the carry that time. Enough for another Fairhaven first down.
Marks the ball carrier.
Down inside the red zone now, or into the red
First down,
zone.
Blue Devils.
You know, on offense, it's really down to the snap, right? If you can keep the snap, oh, look at them.
They're going no huddle. Marks with another first down. Be first and goal from about the 9.
You know, it's
Marks
illegal,
the ball carrier.
but you should be able to, like, try to
Tackle by
swat
Pina.
the ball from the center.
2nd and 1.
You know, just hit it out of his hands. For some defenses, that's your only shot. You know, if the quarterback can't get the ball in his hands, you're
Yeah.
good.
Well, Fairhaven going to, almost an offside. There was no flag was thrown. Everybody's looking around, but they baited him.
Fairhaven is composed. I mean, Durfee's doing a great job.
No, the Blue Devils going to try to put it away right here.
Yeah. Put it way back. Yep. Okay.
Marks again. This time a little shorter on that dash up the pocket. Down
Marks the ball
at looks
carrier.
like the 6.
Tackle by Medeiros.
Second and goal from the 6.
You know, we're all thinking it. Durfee's going to make a huge stop here. What do we got? First and goal from the 6?
Second and goal.
Second and goal for the 6. Even better. 3 stops in a row right here. First one. There we go.
It went to Marks again.
You know what they're saying? Fairhaven is saying, we're going to give our best guy
Marks
the
the
ball.
ball
You've got
carrier.
to stop him.
Yeah.
And
Actually, I'm sorry, that was first down. My
Brenda.
bad. So second down now. Second and goal from the 2.
Second and goal.
Now we're going the opposite
I
direction.
know.
now.
What can I say?
I would have loved for it to be third down.
I know you would. It's not the case, my friend. Not the case. They hand it
Oh.
off, and it is a touchdown. It is the second touchdown of the game
Handoff to
for
Marks.
number
Takes it in
25,
Blue
Justin
Devils.
Marks.
Touchdown.
And Fairhaven has opened this up to a 20-point lead.
You know, I've got to give Fairhaven some credit. They are
course.
running the ball extremely hard. They are being disciplined. They are effective. They know what they're going to do this year. They know for the rest of the year, they're bread and butter.
But
That's
they
what-
want to go undefeated again. They
wanna
want
go
to defend that
undefeated
title. They want to do, Dartmouth was not undefeated, but Dartmouth won back-to-back state championships back in 14-15, I believe it was, or 15-16, something like that. Another extra point is good. 28-7.
To be
Extra point by
to
Medeiros
also
is
give
good.
a little point here. You know, one player doesn't make your team, but that number 25 kid from Fairhaven.
He's unbelievable.
If I had to pick one kid,
Yeah, Marks is the real deal.
yeah, he's the. What's he got? 3 touchdowns right now?
Marks has, that was his second.
Second
Yeah.
touchdown. He's the real deal. He's the type of kid you can put on the other team, and the game is completely different.
6 foot, 214 pounds. And he's a senior this year.
We call those bowling balls.
You can't stop him.
No. He leans into the play. You know, right now, if you're Durfee, you're looking for positives.
Yeah.
Can they continue to fight, right? Can we get a turnover when we go back on defense? Offense is always fun.
Well, the offense has been pretty good tonight. That's the thing. We've had some good signs of life, some good drives. The defense is just getting tired. They've spent a lot of time on the field. You really could use, a good 7-minute drive here from the Hilltoppers, one that does score some points, but one that keeps the defense on the sideline for an extended period of time as well.
Well, Ev,
Durfee will
I
take over.
love that
First and
idea.
10.
It just so happens to be that most of the players who play defense also play offense. So what we have here is, I don't know, you take it away with the positivity of.
Well, we're looking at first down and 10, 35-yard line. But yeah, there's a lot of two-way players, but we see that on most high school teams anyway. A little different when you're on the offensive side of the ball and you're controlling the play.
Sherry, the
That's
ball
kind of
carrier.
my point on it. So,
Tackle by Vieira.
You know, number 13, I believe he's playing defensive end. Is that where they have him at for Fairhaven? His number is
yeah, Josh Vieira.
Josh Vieira. He is long, he is strong, he is mean, and if you remember, that's
6'3".
6'3". That's the kid who lost his helmet before.
Yeah, earlier in the game, he was fired up.
Yeah. And, oh, it's him and Jaden going one-on-one. I like our chances with Big Jaden. Big Jaden is a tough kid.
Good pass there from Sherry. And out of bounds, short of the line to gain maybe about 7-yard pickup, and say about 3 to go.
What a great job getting the ball out there to the wide side of the field. I'm going to pick a little bit. He's got to get the ball a little lower, zip it out there.
Okay.
Give the guy a chance to catch the ball and turn upfield. He's a sophomore. He's got time. He's playing phenomenal right now. But those are kind of the things you want to see develop as time goes on. Maybe even in this game, Ev.
Well, you know, it's game one for him. And, you know, I look at it and say, if you're a sophomore and you're the starting quarterback for Durfee, it's kind of your position and your role to lose at this point, right? And I like what we've seen from Sherry, and I think with each game and each year that he's in that position, he's going to improve. He hurls it down the field. Is it brought in? No, incomplete. Lot of contact there by the defenders, but everybody going for the ball, and that's the key right there. Everybody turned and was going for the ball.
One thing you're going to notice is they got pressure on our quarterback.
Yes,
Second thing
and he
you're gonna
still
notice
got it
is
off.
You do not want, there should not be two guys in the same area of the field.
No.
Right? You want to give yourself a one-on-one. You want to space out the routes.
Yep.
So
One guy should have broke left. One guy should have broke to the sideline. One into the field and one out of the field.
Yeah, I think it was a great play call. Right, we went deep. Just some things you could pick on. By the way, the wide receivers ran very hard. The offensive line blocked to the best of their ability. Let's see here what Durfee's able to do.
Well, it's fourth down and a long 4, so got to make it happen here.
Got him.
Reeled in and held on to.
He is
Kiev.
Fantastic. Caden Kiev. How about this quarterback, huh?
Sherry thread the needle right over the middle, over the top.
He didn't float it there.
No, he had to throw it with conviction, but high enough to get over the line because they're bigger than him.
With conviction. Ev, another word for that, another phrase is on a rope.
Yes, that's right, on a rope.
On a rope.
So Durfee on Fairhaven side of the field now. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Blue Devils' 48-yard line. And Sherry with another completed pass. This time we'll hand it off. Oh, big hit there at the tail end of it. And that's going to go for a loss. Could not cut back, and Durfee will be back on their side of the field. Unfortunately, Perry not able to make the cut and successfully move up the sideline.
Second and 12.
Just got to do better. Just, you know, try harder on the next play.
So 2nd and 10. Now Fairhaven was ready for it. You know, they had their first guy was tracking him. He got by him, and then he had reinforcements coming up the side. So they were ready for that. It's worked a few times tonight for Durfee, but it did not at that point. They're right at the 50. Loss of 2, 2nd and 12. Oh, wow, Sherry has to get rid of it quickly. How about that throw and that catch? That was a catch made by Ben Sherry. So brother-to-brother connection that time.
There was a flag on the play.
And there's a penalty marker on the field.
Big
Lovely.
number, 78.
Personal foul against Durfee, and Coach Brown not liking that call at all.
He blocked him too hard is what happened there. Yeah.
Right. I don't think he's mad at like the flag. I think he's just mad that it happened. When I say he doesn't like the call.
He's mad at the flag. Because you blocked to the end of the whistle, right?
Well, true.
So the whistle wasn't blown. He was continuously blocking. Yeah.
Well, then I wouldn't say he blocked him too hard.
There are those who would say it's out of the play, but that's why you're playing football, you know?
Jaden Fernandez, Durfee's big guy, 6'5", 330. He's their main guy and gets hit with the tough penalty right there.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to see where they're going to. It's a previous spot, and then now they're going to back him up. So it was 2nd and 12, and now it's going to be 3rd and 27. 15 yards? No. We're going even further back? Or is it where the foul happened? Was it on the block? No. Okay. Yep. So 15 yards back. Fairhaven almost had too many guys on the field. Big hit. Just a disastrous drive right now thanks to that penalty.
Sherry's pass complete to Perry.
It was 2nd and 12. They backed him up 15, so
Dery.
ended up being 2nd and 27 there. Now it'll be 3rd and
Now-
about 25.
Right now you're looking at body language, right? You're looking to see our hands on hips.
Yeah,
Guys
frustration
jogging
now,
in
right?
and out of the huddle. You know, what are you playing for? Are you playing for yourself? Are you playing for the people in the stands? Right? You know, are you playing for your teammates? These are all things you have to ask yourself right now.
Yeah.
'Cause people are still watching, right? You're still watching. We want to see who's going to play hard, regardless of the score.
Yep. So, no, definitely a little bit of frustration now. Kind of the wind taken out of your sail on that penalty. It's going to be 3rd and 30.
3rd and 30.
Yeah.
You know what that means?
That means just heave it up there.
That means miracles.
Get it down the field. And look at Fairhaven once again. They're covering everybody. They are another low snap, too. Near side, incomplete.
See, you know when I talk about keeping it low? Because when you float it,
yeah,
it gives that guy time to come over.
Sure.
And that corner took it easy on that.
Oh, I know.
On that route. So we have got to think, and he's still hurt over there. You know, who's that? Can't see.
No, I know, can't see.
Is that Caden? Kiev?
Number 4?
Yep.
Yeah. He's going back out there now.
Still took a shot. On
He
that
did.
play.
He hit in the back.
In the corner, let up.
Yeah. Durfee has to punt. They will not obviously go for it here. Punting on 4th and 30.
What are you talking about, Ev? Of course we're going for it.
And Hilltoppers got to the other side of midfield, and then, you know, like I said, the bad sweep that didn't pan out, and then the penalty just absolutely killed the drive. There's just nothing you can do.
Ooh, good punt.
Good punt.
Ooh, it's on the ground.
It's on the ground, and Fairhaven Legou does fall on it, but he did not play it cleanly to start.
You know, if you can take some positives away from that last drive, we were able to move the ball.
Yeah.
Right? We're able to throw. But those little mistakes.
Yeah.
Right? Just hurting us.
Oh, and a flag comes in here.
For who, us?
I don't know. They threw to both sides. Is it chirping going on? I'm not sure.
Now, Ev,
dead ball fouls.
For the people who don't know, what is chirping? What exactly is that? Are there birds on the field?
Yeah. Let's see. Personal foul on both sides. That'll offset. Oh, and now the official just trying to take out one of his buddies. Jeez. Yeah, chirping. Too much talking out on the field. Too much talking. Too much. We talk about it in basketball too. We see a lot of it, especially in basketball too. So, you know, too much chirping and whatnot.
You know,
just worry about yourself.
Right. Well, let's be positive here. We
Fairhaven has it. First play
good
of the drive.
Broke the ball carrier. Tackle by Springer.
Three-yard pickup there. 2nd down and 7.
2nd and 8.
I kind of love when things get heated up here in the booth a little bit. You know, Mr. Thomas does has his official license, you know?
Yeah.
He's an official, so he does
Right.
know the rules up
Yeah.
there.
So he's asking just because. See, this is the challenge as you see Fairhaven head coach Almeida on your screen. this is the challenge within high school, and I've come to realize this even more. What a challenge it is as Fairhaven breaks through. Marks wants his third. Durfee swatting at it. He's going to take it to the house. From the 41-yard line, a 59-yard dash to the north end zone.
Takes it in for a Blue Devils
and the
touchdown.
D6 state champs are up 34-7.
You know, it just happens so
Wow.
fast.
There's your big play. Oh, my gosh.
And, you know, they execute very well. What are we going to say?
They're the state champs.
You got to tip
Come on.
your hat to Fairhaven. They execute.
No, so what? Well, to finish my thought now is they go for the extra point, and that is a 5-for-5 night for DeMadeiros kicking, and it's 35-7. You know, we're talking about that penalty, right? And having done some college football now at UMass Dartmouth over the last few years, I've come to realize and appreciate the head official wearing a lavalier, wearing the mic, the wireless, and clicking it on like in the NFL, and the call, the penalty, gets put over the PA system. And I think that high school, that should be required, because fans have no idea. Broadcasters don't necessarily know what's going on. You don't know what number they're calling. I mean, you see the hand signals, sure, but you don't get an explanation.
You know what, Ev? That is a phenomenal point. Something simple and easy that can be done.
Mic them up, hit the switch, done. Wow. We're talking about wireless receivers here, folks. This is 2024.
Mic them
so,
up.
Where's the MIAA? Let's get the state association on that.
Okay, we're gonna get
it would be
from the radio waves.
No, it's a valid point though. I mean, how do we know what's going on if we can't get an explanation on it? I understand what the hand signals are. I get it, and sometimes we even see the infraction before the flag. You know, so I get that part of it. Oh, ball comes loose, and Fairhaven looks to have it. But my point is, you know, I'm sitting in the booth at UMass, and you know the PA speakers are on the other sides of the booth, so they're not even like right above us, but you can hear the call. At least you get that explanation, who it was on, and there's no doubt as to what the call was. You know what it was. And I really think at the high school level, that should be a requirement. Player down for Fairhaven, the player who recovered the fumble, and looks like it's another cramp, so I guess they're not drinking enough water either.
You know, we're up here.
We're up here. You know what? I'm going to take a swig of water, okay? And you should too. Let's keep the vocal cords hydrated.
Everybody at home, get some water in your system. Wow. That is high quality H2. Oh.
Gosh. I can't. We have, folks, we don't have any fun here, huh? Hope you're enjoying opening night. Wherever you're watching, sure you're primarily Durfee fans, but I'm sure there's plenty of Fairhaven people watching as well. And you know, we try to keep it light if you're watching us for the first time. Sports are meant to be fun. There's too much serious stuff, and it's about having fun, and that's how I've always approached it. So 3:31 to play here in the third, and the player that went down for Fairhaven, that was Landon Pickup, so he is up and heading to the sideline after that injury timeout. But the story of it is that he made the play, the ball came loose, and Fairhaven now at the Durfee 34 has the ball right back on that returned fumble by the Hilltoppers. Gave it right back. They went to the end zone there, incomplete pass. It looks like they were targeting Josh Vieira there. Your man, Jay, Josh Vieira, the tight end. There he is on the screen.
Error. That kid is can I say nice things about the other team? I'm going to say some nice things.
Of course you can. Oh, my gosh.
This Fairhaven
These guys, they are the defending champs. Come on.
You know,
they're good for a reason. They won for a reason.
The 2006, 2007 Durfee football team beat these guys, but this.
Oh, well, that's a biased opinion right there. But that would have been actually that would be a good matchup. That would have been fun to watch.
You know what it was?
Magoo, the ball carrier, tackled by Keeve.
Was I was playing defensive end. So
I know.
My job would have been the quarterback, and I just would have hit the quarterback whether he had the ball or not. Right? Really, when you play a team like this, your assignment gets hit every single play. So if he pitches the ball, he's getting hit. If he doesn't pitch the ball, he's getting hit.
Personal foul penalty.
More personal fouls, by the way, both sides offsetting. So another double flag. Too much going on the field, but no, you're right, and you know, and that's why the really good defenses, right? We've seen it. We've seen games where the quarterbacks have to hang in the pocket. They know they're going to get hit, and the defense is in their face. We saw it with Brady. We've seen it with Manning. We saw the Patriots do it to Manning. We've seen Mahomes, all the good ones, because they know they're going to get hit, so they just stay as long as they can to make that play. They don't bail on the play too early. That's the difference. That's a pro quarterback. They know the hit's coming, and they take it. And on the defensive side, they're doing their job. So you would have been doing your job.
Oh, absolutely.
Getting in their face.
Look, when you play a team like this, they are coming for you.
Of course.
They're going to snap the ball.
And you got to get to that level.
You've got to get everybody on the. They're hitting you every single play.
Exactly. They're not lightening up on Sherry just because it's his first game.
No.
No. So that's the point. Absolutely. And to our team, our class, our senior year, football team was tough. I mean, again, didn't have the record necessarily, but you guys played some tough football that year.
Oh. You know, there's certain things you leave out. You know, didn't have the record, not necessary. Nobody's Googling the 2006, 2007 team. We almost beat BC High. Oh,
I know. First and goal for Fairhaven.
You know, the guard and tackle for Fairhaven are unbelievable.
Yeah.
They are staying on their blocks. They are driving hard. And number 25, what's his name?
Marks, the
That's
ball
Marks.
carrier.
Marks. He's got huge holes to run through.
Yeah,
I mean,
totally.
First and goal.
But Fairhaven is stacked. They're protecting the backs and the quarterback. Magoo trying to break the plane, and it looks like Durfee's going to push him back.
How long?
Whistles. I hear the whistles.
How long are they going to let this play go on? You know. I'll tell you
so
what.
Was that a late hit?
Magoo, the ball carrier.
Oh, I don't know.
1:40 left to play in the third. It's going to be second and goal from the 1.
Durfee is fighting though. We continue
they're not.
to fight.
There's no quit.
They should be kind of closer to the line though.
Touchdown. Marks, number 4.
Marks, the ball carrier.
And Fairhaven has found the end zone 6 times through 3 quarters. Marks has all 3 touchdowns for Fairhaven in this quarter. Wow. Yeah, DeMedeiros coming out for the point after once again. This is his 6th point after. He's 5 for 5.
You know what? I was going to make a gambling joke, but not necessary for high school sports. You can't gamble on high school sports. This kid is phenomenal. He is a sure bet.
6 for 6.
6 for 6.
Extra point by DeMedeiros.
And it is 42 to 7.
You know, when you think about where the game kind of got out of hand.
Yeah.
Maybe that 4th down fumbled snap.
Yeah. You literally took the words out of my mouth, and that's the truth because the momentum shifted. Durfee was driving, had a chance to tie it before the half. 14-14 is very different from 21-7, knowing that you're not getting the ball to start the third. And that was the biggest thing for me was you got to tie it or at least keep it 14-7, not 21-7.
You know,
and
unfortunately, as commentators or broadcasters, which word do you like better, by the way?
Either's fine.
Come on.
I don't have a preference.
Make a decision.
No, it's tomato.
As broadcasters.
Okay. Commentator. No, I'm kidding. You knew that I was going to do that. Come
as
on.
Broadcasters / commentators. It's easy for us to pinpoint where we assume the game went bad.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day,
we have the good seats. We're sitting here and just letting everybody else do their thing.
But at the end of the day, I mean, it's tough to be on that field.
Of course it is.
Right? And it's tough to play a team like Fairhaven with all that confidence.
Fielded by Bartley.
I've said it before. I never stepped foot on a field in high school. I was not an athlete. I'm a fan. I was involved in theater my freshman year, and then I moved over to the musical side of things with the band or the jazz band and the orchestra. I played the piano. I did some percussion. I mean, and then Fred TV. I was a student in the TV program. So I was not an athlete. I'm just a sports fan. So, this is why I love having the former players like yourself or coaches, like Brendan Kelly. And, he does a lot of basketball with me in the winter. You guys have played. You've coached. You've been on that field in these situations.
Are they going to throw a flag?
Of course they are.
Option to Kiev.
I don't see a flag.
There was a flag on the play.
Oh, I don't know where they must have picked it up. I don't even see it.
Come on.
Now we're going to talk about it. Coach Brown saying it was a horse collar. You can see him on your screen. And getting no love.
Unbelievable. That's his second personal foul. I'm not sure of the rules. Team's getting beat.
Yeah, I know.
42-7, and you're going to take a kid out for blocking hard.
Yep.
Right? They're not taking it easy on us, right? They're probably going to try to score another touchdown on us.
Mm-hmm. Even at home. Even at home.
I guess it's frustrating. Yes, you block to the whistle. You don't want to see.
That's what you're supposed to do.
You don't want to see anybody get hurt, but it just looks like we're being overpowered, right?
Then you know what, Jay? Then blow the whistle earlier.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That if we're going to take it out of their hands, then blow the whistle earlier. He's playing and doing what he's supposed to do. Unbelievable. Second and long, about 23 yards, 20-plus yards on second down, thanks to an unnecessary flag.
Right, the kid's helmet came off. Are they going to throw a flag on that?
Should.
Absolutely not, though, right? It's like, come on. You've got to keep it even.
Mm-hmm.
He's clearly running out of bounds. Those are the rules.
Final 15 seconds in what has been an interminably long third quarter.
Back to being positive, though. We have been able to gain some yards on offense, not this drive. I think we've held the ball.
Well, for a new offense, right, and a new playmaker, the QB, there's going to be growing pains. There's no doubt about it. But Durfee has not had bad drives per se. I think more than anything, Fairhaven's defense has gotten better. They're adjusting, and Durfee's not at that point yet to be able to fully make adjustments on the fly. It's a new scheme. It's a new playbook.
Yeah, and I would say it's tough to pinpoint it, right?
Right.
The coaches have put them in great positions. It's execution.
Yep.
Right? It's a level of maturity. It's having your star players in the game when you're down. Right, so it's a whole team commodity.
As you said, it's a hodgepodge. A smorgasbord of a bunch of things. It's a combination of things. It's not just one thing.
Yes.
So we have the break in between quarters. Well, let's let you know. We have a minute here. Let you know what we got coming up here on Fred TV. Let me pull up our broadcast schedule here.
Next week, Durfee's in Brazil, right? We're playing.
Oh my God. I don't think that's in the budget. It's certainly not in our budget to cover it.
We're playing Somerset in Brazil next week.
Stop. Oh my God.
Tune in live.
Tomorrow.
I'm just joking.
Yeah, I think they got that.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, it is a running clock here in the fourth because of the deficit, which is why it's already started. So clock is rolling.
Okay.
11 a.m. field hockey tomorrow. We'll be live. Oh, no, bad snap.
Fall on the ball. Fall on the ball. Fall on the ball.
Play dead.
There you go.
11 a.m. field hockey here tomorrow morning. We will have live coverage. Then next Tuesday, we'll see girls soccer for the first time as the Bridgewater A&M Trojans come in 6 p.m. game next Tuesday. And next Friday, we are planning right now. Again, everything's weather permitting. Can't look that far ahead, but on the schedule, the plan is next Friday, a week from tonight, we will be back here. Diamond is hosting Seekonk here because they don't have a home stadium. So we're planning to have football coverage here of the Bengals, which I'm very happy they're actually doing a game here so we can see them and cover them here, and they'll have a game home in the city. So that's the plan. That's the next 3 broadcasts that we have for you. And then the following week, we have a whole slate of games. We'll see girls volleyball, I believe, that week as well, as we have some New Bedford games and some Brockton games, some Big 3 action that 3rd week of September. But we got to get through this weekend and next week first.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to take some
44 to 7 in safety.
I think we can all see the score.
Yep.
You know, we don't. Just, I'm sorry. I'm not going to invite me back here. Is it okay to put a shameless plug in here for the Fall River Falcons?
Of course you can, because they usually do a Falcons night here.
Yes, looking forward to seeing the young football players, boys and girls, get out there. Usually their games are on Sunday. You can follow them on Facebook, Fall River Falcons, and hopefully we keep a good reminder because the youth are the future. I know that's cliche, but you know, a lot of the players you see playing right now, some of them played Fall River Falcons football.
Oh, yeah.
And you can see how that talent develops over the years. I can tell you what, Fairhaven played youth football.
Oh, yeah.
And you see the difference that makes in their ability and in the score today. So, if you are interested in seeing Fall River Falcons games, please visit them on Facebook. Ask for more information. And if you have a child who plays for the Fall River Falcons, thank you very much for trusting them to develop your child's skill.
Now you're still involved from the coaching standpoint, Jay?
No, I am taking some time away.
Oh, okay, but you were though for a while.
Was, yeah.
I mean, I remember you were for a while.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you got to give it space. Hey, good job, guys. Fairhaven. Sometimes you got to give it space. You know.
Yeah.
They're kids. It's not all about winning.
No, of course. I mean, we did plenty. I've done plenty of stories. I've interviewed you before.
Yeah.
I've interviewed Coach Bear. You know, I mean, we've done a lot with the Falcons, and it's very important because that's essentially your feeder. You want those kids to play there and then come here. That's the point of a Falcons night, is to bring them here, to show them playing at Durfee. You don't want to lose them to other schools. We want that to be a feeder for the public school team, for the Hilltoppers. So
it was
we
fun,
have
though.
seen some great kids come through that system. Many talented kids that had good careers here.
Yeah, it was fun. You know, had a lot of success. Kids are awesome. Parents are awesome.
Yeah.
Organization's awesome.
One of my favorite interviews was Jason Hall.
Yeah.
When he came, I think I interviewed him. I think it was at one of the Patriots football camps, the alumni camps that they had here. Rick Buffington hosted those. So they did them a couple times here, free clinics. And I came to them, and Jason Hall was here for that, but he was on the Falcons team at the time. And he says, you know, I want to be the fastest, the best running back we've ever had at Durfee. And he says, you know, and he was kind of targeting Eli Brooks because Eli had the 2,000-yard season and whatnot. And I'm telling you, that COVID season where they played in the spring, and they only had the 5 games.
Yeah.
They would have. He had over 1,000 yards in 5 games he would have had 2,000. I guarantee it, if they had a full slate of games. If they played the 10 to 11 games that they usually would play, 10 plus Thanksgiving, you know.
No flag on that play.
No.
This is
No, that's very one-sided to target Fernandez like that.
I'm whining, right?
No,
I'm being a sore loser.
No, it's not a sore loser. That's it. You're 100% right.
I
He's
think
not calling it both ways.
kids are going as hard as possible. He's just bigger. So, right, it looks like, okay, he's driving the kid out of bounds. But that other kid, if he could, would drive our player out of bounds as well. You know? How about the crowd? Let's just – people can't – can they see the crowd or no?
Oh, yeah, Mike has been getting us lots of crowd. We have a great crowd. No one's left. Up and down this side, Fairhaven, I knew Fairhaven was going to travel well. Come on, it's their first game back since winning the championship, and they're only 20 minutes away. So you knew they were going to have the other side is as full. Honestly, that's about as full as we're going to see the stadium on the other side of the field as you would see for New Bedford. So Fairhaven came out in droves tonight to support the team. So it's made for a good atmosphere. We've heard them cheer very loud on the other side. We had some good moments here where our fans were getting going, and unfortunately, you know, the score not anywhere near where they want it to be, but, you know, Durfee's fans are here. They have not left.
They have not left.
No. 5 minutes to go. The clock continues to roll here, the running clock here in the fourth quarter with the score the way it is. And so Durfee is going to be away next week.
A big shout out to the sixth man, huh? Love to get them going crazy here, but maybe next game. Oh my God. Oh, penalty, huh?
They didn't throw it that time. Let's see. Next week, Durfee at Taunton. And that game is, let's see, I believe Taunton was scheduled for Thursday, but I think it changed to Friday, did it not? Next week's game?
If you're expecting me to know.
Oh, come on.
My answer is I don't know. I just take it a day at a time.
Well, first of all, it'll be 7 o'clock on the road. It will not be 6:30, but I'm checking. I thought they changed it. So on Arbiter, Arbiter says Friday at 7, but our school says Thursday at 7. Let's see if we can get an answer. We'll check with our athletic director here before game's over.
You know, I'm just trying to figure out how their O-line has been doing what they've been doing to our defensive line.
No, I know. I mean, again, I think in that case, Jay, you know, obviously it's a solid, the line is solid, number one, but they have the size. They have a size advantage. We were down on the field, right? We know that. And I think Durfee's not small. Don't get me wrong.
We're not small.
No. Durfee is not small on the line this year. But Fairhaven is they still got some height there.
I think we've got to fire out better, right? We've got to get our hands on offensive players, right? Offensive players can't just run by us. We've got to clog the holes with the defensive linemen, fill the holes with the linebackers. I'm probably talking gibberish to a lot of people, but if you know football, you know exactly what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Like,
you got to lock it down.
That's how they should have played this whole game.
Donnelly, the ball carrier. 3rd and 8.
What do we got on camera right now?
We got the cheerleaders going here.
Cheerleaders doing a great job.
And the dance crew.
Rallying their team.
Yeah. Durfee cheer. Actually, kind of like a mix in, you know, some have like full uniforms, some have kind of a T-shirt uniform, like kind of mixing it up a little bit.
Woo!
But a lot of good numbers there.
Yes. You know, people are like, go back to the football game. Ooh, look at that pan out. Smooth, smooth pan out. Wow, that's a forward. Oh, yeah, he can do that.
Shuffle pass forward there.
That was, dude, that keep right there.
I know.
Wow.
Dane's pass complete to number 28.
Mike Costa down there, making sure, keeping the kids in line, I love the way, you know, the sixth man, correct? Sixth man and woman, right?
Well, it's by title only.
Okay, by title only. They always
It's
are here
the
to
group.
support, right?
Of course.
I know you love it.
Well, they should be for opening night.
Yes. Yes.
75 seconds left in this game as the defending state champs for Division 6, the Blue Devils,
Now, Ev, for
going to be
those,
1-0.
I'm curious, what's the difference between Division 6 and Division 1?
Well, if we're going just the simple side of it, down and dirty is size of school.
Okay.
Yeah, there's some other factors. Like, for example, Diamond gets tossed in Division 1 immediately. They file an injunction to get into the lower divisions, which is what the schools that they play, you know, in the Mayflower League. They're one of the larger teams, larger schools. So there's some factors, but basically the short answer is population, size of school.
That's what I figured.
You know, and I think that's where it hurts Durfee, because the school's so big, but to say that Durfee across the board is, sorry if people don't like it, but it's the truth. It's not a true D1 anymore. It's just not. We're not even playing D1 across the board. I talked about it a little bit last night on soccer, and I'll stick to it. I mean, we're playing D1 maybe a third of the schedule, maybe 40% if we're lucky. The rest of it is lower division teams like Fairhaven, all in the same conferences like Somerset, Berkeley, you know, Apponequet, DR, ORR. I mean, it's not the same. It's not the same as if you're playing D1 across the board, like, you know, Taunton is, Brockton is up there. They get the Boston teams. It's just a different animal, and it is what it is.
You know, Ev, that was a great run on the last play.
Sure was, but a tough night for Durfee. You know, it didn't start out that bad, but Fairhaven, once they got going, you know, they were playing with fire, that's for sure.
All right, Ev, are we tuning out here?
We're tuning out. We appreciate you being here with us tonight for Week 1 football. Remember, folks, we live stream on our Facebook page here, Fred TV Sports. Like and follow us if you have not. We also have our YouTube channel where we archive everything. That's under the same name. There is no subscription fees or anything for either of these pages, sites, channels, whatever you want to call it. So just click that like button for us. Mike Ferreira on the roof getting our shots tonight. Jason Springer in the booth. Great to have you with me, Jay. I'm Evan Massoud. Final score from Durfee here. Fairhaven 44, Durfee 7. We'll see you tomorrow morning for field hockey.